Well, good evening, everybody. This is Dale Little Cheddar Lorenz, and that guy right over there is Al, the Hitman Holden. And of course, we are Outer Point streaming, and we are live yet again at the Varsity Club in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Thank you very much for being here, Al. I greatly appreciate it.
No problem, Dale. Thanks for inviting me. I think we're going to have a really good match here tonight.
I'm telling you, this could be fun. And Al and I were just kind of discussing it. This is going to be, hopefully, it's going to be a good match. But this is the semifinals of KO 1.0. So that's why we're at the KO 1.0 news desk.
And the nice thing is, no matter what, nobody's happy with losing, but whoever goes away from here is coming away with cash. And some pretty good cash, as a matter of fact.
A good chunk of it. This is basically a $700 match tonight.
Right.
Loser or the knockout gets $400. The winner advances on and is guaranteed $700 with a chance at $1,000.
Yep.
Plus some really cool trophies,
Yeah.
which you guys are going to be seeing a little bit more in the broadcast tonight. I finally got the second place trophy is complete. You'll see it on the stream in a little while later. So anyway, Al and I are going to go through. If you've watched it before, well, thank you everybody for being here.
Exactly.
From the heart, I really appreciate it. This has been a really fun ride so far, and wait till you see what's coming up next, because it's some good stuff.
And no matter where you're at, you can get on your phone, get on a tablet, get on a computer or whatever, get on your TV at home, whatever, and just give us a watch. You're going to have a good time, I think. So we'll see what happens.
Make sure, and it's one of the things that Al and I love about being in the booth is we get to talk to you guys, and being in the chat is one of the things that we enjoy more than anything other than the pool itself. So anyway, without further ado, we are going to get the guys to lag, and then we're going to get back to all of this stuff in just a moment. I'll get Al set up for...
Which one do I hit again?
where it says wheel.
Okay, sounds good. Put me back. All right, so Dale stepped out of the booth here. He's going to go down. The guys are going to lag for the break. And then the winner of the leg will get to spin the wheel here to see if what they're gonna play. They have a option between 8-ball, 9-ball, and 10-ball. They'll go over a couple of rules, whatever they want to play for the game that they're playing. And here we go. Looks like they both hit it a little hard. And looks like Mike's going to win. So he'll spin the wheel here. And we are going to zoom right in here, and you'll be able to see the spin and what ends up. What's everybody hoping for? And it's going to be 9-ball. All right. So we got 9-ball. They're going to go over any rules here probably. Dale's finding out what the rules are. Whether they're going to have 9s on the break for a win, or if they're going to have 3-foul rule. We'll wait and see. See Baby Cheddar's in the street on the chat here. Welcome, Baby Cheddar. Yeah, it is a beautiful day out there, Baby Cheddar. You're right. Beautiful day. Hopefully it stays up. Don't want to see no more of that white stuff. All right. So we're getting ready for the first rack here. All right. So I sort of explained a little bit that they were going to go over the rules. So what did they decide on? Yep. Oh, okay. I was talking this whole time.
Okay. All right. I don't know about anybody else, but I am like super excited about this. I can't wait. This could be so much fun. So, let me get the score updated. Or I'm sorry, the player's scoreboard update. It is going to be a race to 11. So, and that's one of the things that I did not tell the players. That's one of the things that I've kind of kept a little bit secret. The race is going to increase, obviously now, and with the finals is going to be even a longer race. So sit back, enjoy. Thank you very much for being here, everybody. Just to let you know ahead of time, I do not have 11 boxing gloves.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Well, you'll be able to look at the scoreboard at the bottom throughout the match and be able to determine the score anyway. So,
Yep. Just have to do a little more concentrating. That's all.
indeed.
You see little or baby Cheddar's in the chat here.
I see that.
Saying it's a beautiful day, and Dad, you should look at your text. She says, "Let's go, Mike," from Joe. Yeah, baby Cheddar says, "Yeah, I'm always here." Yeah, we know you're always here, baby Cheddar. I'd rather talk to you, baby Cheddar, than talk to your dad, but
Yeah, you got to deal with difficulties in life
well,
sometimes.
yeah, and just
you know.
being in the booth is difficult.
Oh, no, don't. I hear you.
So we'll see what's going on. So,
All right, Dan pocketing the 1 ball, and he's got pretty good shape on the 2. I think probably just maybe draw back just a smidge, kind of bump the 7 a lot out of the way a little bit, play the 3 in the side. I think that's the simplest. I mean, he could roll forward and play the 3 in the...
right. Yeah, that's good. You got good shape now on the 5. Play it off the 5, just a little low left or low right, and come out for the 6.
Yep. Just don't leave yourself straight on this 5 ball.
Oh yeah.
Leave yourself a little angle.
Yeah, well, he looks like he's got a little bit of angle on that 3, so he may have to end up going down table a little bit. Either that or just give it a little stop shot and stop right there. Looks like he's rolling forward. Got an angle. Joe, yeah, I don't think it'll be an all-nighter. It's only 6, a little after 6, so we'll be okay, I think.
Right, and it's 9 ball.
Unless they're going hill, but I still don't think we'll close the place down. So
No, and given the fact too that both of these guys are pretty quick players.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mike's even quicker than Dan is, and that's what's going to be. Even if Hill is 22 games, or I'm sorry, that'd be 21 games.
Correct.
You can easily get that done in 2 hours with 9 ball. So I don't think that should be much of an issue. So Joe Halford says, "Let's go, Mike." Did you already say that, Al?
Yes,
Sorry.
I did.
Oh,
That's okay.
My bad.
Say it again.
Michael Parker, probably in his man cave in Whitewater, if he's not up at the cabin enjoying his new 4-wheeler.
Oh, well, yeah, it's a good day for it.
Heck yeah. So always liking and sharing. Thank you very much. And I got to give a shout out to that was a good bank shot.
Yeah.
A really good bank shot.
It only hit 3 rails. That's fine.
Did he call that?
I believe he did.
Okay.
He's still at the table, so.
So I got to give a shout out to Michael Parker because he came up to me on Saturday at WISPA, and he was very generous. Gave a $100 bill to the stream, just because he loves what we're doing, and he knows he's a very dear friend of mine. We go way back to Matt Apple days. When his son was going through, some issues, and we did a little birthday salute. Myself, Brian, Kendall, Mason. I can't remember who else was in that birthday. I think it was the 4 of us. But I'll tell you what, I'll never forget that day. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
So anyway, thank you, Michael Parker, as always. Derek Hansen says, "Let's go, Dan." And hi, Dale. How you doing? I'm doing fantastic, Derek. How about yourself? I'd like to know.
Well, Michael Parker, just to let you know, now that he said it on the air, then we definitely know that the money has to go to the stream and not in his pocket. So at least we know that. You know, I was going to ask him, but now that he said it on air, we're okay, I think. Oh, and he...
Thanks a lot, Al.
It's all right. So...
I think he took his eye off that one just a smidge.
Yeah, I think he was worried about the same thing I was worried he was going to scratch there. And that makes you, cut it a little more thin, and you hit the long rail, and that's what happened. He hit the long rail and the short rail. And Mike doesn't have exactly an easy shot here either. But Mike's very capable. Oh, jeez, and...
Oh, my gosh, and a scratch.
Wow.
I'll tell you what, this is not the easiest. Even though Dan has ball in hand, this is not the easiest shot on the planet. I'm telling you, this is tough because that thing is deep inside both of those outer points.
I play this one with some angle. I play a draw with some low right on this off the side rail to come down. Maybe 1-2 rails to the...
Boy, oh boy.
That's...
And the funny thing about this, it's 2 balls, right?
Right.
But it's the first game of a $700 match.
Yeah, and you're shaking a little bit, and you're a little nervous. You know you're on the stream and everybody's watching. So yeah, this angle. This is real easy to if you try and follow this
overhit
or spin this, you could go into the outer point actually.
Yeah, this thing's deep.
Yeah,
and that's what I was talking about, the overhit. Look at this.
Watch the side though.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, all of that. Oh my gosh! Wow, I would not want to. I would not. I hate having to cue over that side pocket.
This is good stuff.
You think you got a better shot because you're over the side pocket,
right?
And you're more open instead of shooting on the rail. But this is hard. This is a tough shot. You got to concentrate. Make sure you concentrate on your stroke. Give it a good, firm
follow through.
Yep.
Just like you're practicing.
Don't poke at it. You kind of poke at it.
One down.
Yeah. Hey. Here we go.
Well, that is Dumper Dan opening his account. I say that almost every stream that, he's opening his account. What we should do, I think one of these times, is play like a knockout challenge banks.
Oh.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Oh, that would be fun.
I think that'd be a good time. Like a race to 5, or best 3 out of 5 banks. Something like that. Like they do at Derby.
Yeah, so you do a race to 5, 9-ball, right? Whoever gets 5 banks first, but you play 2 or 3 sets, so 2 or 3 games, and whoever's get best of 5. I mean, I think that would be pretty good, and I think that you get a lot of people who would like that too.
Well, for sure.
But you got a couple of things already lined up, right? We got 2.0,
a couple hundred.
Got 2.0 coming up here right after this event gets done.
Yep. And I'll get that up on the screen. Actually, remind me of that, Al, if you remember. I know we're both getting up there in age, so
right. Yeah, well,
early dementia and Alzheimer's and everything else is setting in. So, and it's Holden, right, Al?
That was Well, it was
right.
Yeah,
that just barely stayed on the table.
I answered just about anything. just ask my wife. She's here in the house tonight. So.
Well, that's because we've been called just about everything.
Right.
At some point.
Well, even more than me, but yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, I don't care who. That's some funny right there.
So now, I forgot because we had talked about. I had asked you when we started. What did they go over for rules?
So it's BCA rack your own, no 9-ball breaks,
okay.
And no 3-foul rule.
Okay, that's Good to know.
And you can already tell that they're using the wooden rack versus the magic rack.
That's why I wondered, because with using the wooden rack, you have more of a chance of making a 9-ball in the break than you would with a magic rack. Jeff Hefter in the house.
What's going on, Jeff?
Good luck, Dumper.
Good evening. What's happening in Sheboygan?
And thank you, Baby Cheddar, for reminding everybody. Everybody, come on, let's get out here, like and share the stream. That's how we grow. How we grow the stream. That's correct.
Well, at my age, I'm not going to grow anymore.
You can't shrink that much either. But
and that is Al. The last time I commentate, Holden.
He said. He says that every.
Actually,
time.
Didn't I say that the last time?
You
too?
said that several times.
Damn it.
There's plenty of room still to come up here and watch if you want to do that. We'd love to have you on the stream. I know several people who watch the stream and are still in the house. So
you betcha.
It's you got a
Friday night tournaments just filling up right now.
Yeah. 7 o'clock start, 7-ish.
Yeah. It's always ish with pool tournaments.
Last time I was here, it wasn't until 7:30 they got started. But that'll happen, It's
you get the people that show up that it's like 2 minutes after 7. Hey, can I still get in? Yeah, sure. Well, we try to accommodate as much as possible.
Oh yeah, with being a tournament director or whatever, you tend to try and accommodate everybody without holding up things up too much. But it happens once in a while. I think last time, though, was computer issues. So.
Yes. I think Matt Strong was having some laptop issues. Yep. We do everything on digital pool now, and I'll tell you, it's such an easy platform. I absolutely love it.
Digital pool is so much better than whatever is out there. But, yeah, you can keep track of your own score.
And interesting.
It goes right to... Ooh.
That's a good miss.
Yeah.
And a nice fortunate roll. Actually, the way he banked it, it looked like that was intentional. Getting that cue ball down here.
It could be. This is not an easy hit, that's for sure. I think I go 2 rails here, maybe 3 rails. Yeah, I definitely got to go to maybe a 3rd rail. 2 for sure. I know Mike is very adept with jump cue, but going over all that traffic, it would not be a good thing to do. So.
No, that's way too many balls. And I haven't forced myself to learn as much as I possibly can about doing streaming. I've come to the realization that you actually control your own settings, so you can either make this adult friendly or kid friendly. And I just want to tell everybody, this is probably not going to be a kid friendly channel at any point in time.
Well, there's a little bit of
it's pool
joking around that gets a little
it'll happen.
Well, will we say racy maybe?
On the edge.
On the edge. We try to temper it a little bit, but
that's why. I mean, if you look at our mantra right here, it is mediocre commentary.
Exactly.
We are not experts, nor do we want to be.
Very well struck.
Well, I think maybe we want to be, but we're just not going to make it.
Well,
yeah. All right, so interesting little shot here for Dan is he's got almost straight for the 4 in the side to draw back to the 5 in the lower right-hand corner. But it's really hard to get enough on this cue ball being so close.
Yeah, I can't. You can tell from me your angle better than me. By the way, thanks, Roger, for the donation.
Holy crap. Roger Pregler. Hey, thank you. Thank you.
One of the former competitors of this challenge.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I've known Roger a long time. We shoot on the same league on Thursdays. You know, we've spent a lot of time together over the last year and a half or so. And he even said too, you know, before that or the day before that match, he had food poisoning. He had a really hard time, and he did not play his best. I mean, that I'm not taking any away from Tom Menina, because Tom played really good himself.
Right.
Roger he was not himself, but. Anyway, thank you, Roger. As always, I always appreciate you, man. Thank you. And Avenue Auto, if you don't know who that is, his initials are Derek Justin. Did I say that wrong? Yeah, I might have said that wrong. Yeah, that happens from time to time.
Well, that's okay.
So
I think he'll probably forgive you.
Okay. So he's down in Branson, Missouri, probably buying some vehicles, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, otherwise, why would you ever go to Branson? Actually, I shouldn't say that, because I've been to Branson, and it's such a cool place. Right. It is an awesome resort area. Ooh.
I rattled that one in too there.
Yeah, and he's got the wrong angle for this 7 ball, because now he's going to have to play it in the, well, either way, I think he was going to play it in the upper left, but the cue ball's going towards the 9 instead of towards the 8.
Right.
Very challenging to get shape on the 8 ball.
Well, and another shot here would be to draw off, maybe try and draw off the side rail and come below the 8.
I like that shot. Yep, get on the short side of it.
Problem with that shot is you have to force it more than you would a follow shot.
Wow.
Oh, 3 rails around?
You called it.
Oh.
You called it. It was a good shot.
Yeah, it's a very good shot.
That's my daughter.
Uh-oh.
Looking at cars.
There you go. Hey, Dad, as long as you're talking about them, you might as well help me out.
Wait, what? No.
Yeah.
No.
That's what you're saying. Yeah. Dad, hey.
I don't think that's what she's saying at all, Al.
Baby
but
Cheddar,
thanks for bringing that up.
Baby Cheddar, if you
No, go ahead.
Baby Cheddar, if you need him, we will.
I'm sorry, Al. I don't think your microphone's working right now.
Must be a glitch or something.
That's really weird. That's never happened before.
There's a place here in Wisconsin called Kern's Motor Cars. It's in Johnson Creek, Wisconsin. And I'm going to put a little shout out here to my wife who works there.
Oh. There's the reason why.
And they have everyday cars, but they also have, a little higher end. How would you feel about buying her a Lambo or Porsche? Good job, Jim. We talked, put a shout out to Jim Reese here for controlling our environment. Almost had 4 or 5 people walk right through the stream here.
Yeah, we've got a crowd starting to gather.
Well, and I'm really proud of Dale, because last time I was on the stream, he forgot to turn on his live on air sign, and we had somebody walk right through the stream.
Yeah, that doesn't even help all the time.
Well, it's people don't look up there to where it's at. You need a bigger sign. I guess in this booth everything's a little smaller.
Oh my. Okay. So it's going to be one of those nights.
It will be.
All right, fantastic.
Always is.
So you can talk to that guy that that Kugel or Kugel or
Scott Kugel, yeah.
Who is it? Do you know that guy?
I've played against him a time or two.
I've heard of him.
Yeah.
I'm not
He's
real familiar. He says, "Hey Al," and something about cheese sandwiches or.
Yeah, well, if anybody who watches the stream knows, it's very cheesy around here. Speaking of cheesy, didn't you have a picture somewhere of some cheese? I think he knows the one I'm talking about.
Of some cheese?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the remodel at the house?
The Cheddar House, yes.
I think I may have lost that somewhere along. I'm not sure. Well,
Avenue Auto says, Baby Cheddar, I've got a nice little Toyota Camry for you. Baby Cheddar says, I think I found the car, Dad.
Okay. I'll shut this stream down. I don't care. I will shut it off. Okay, here's what Al's referring to, and you're not missing anything yet. I promise you. This is the new remodel at the house, and thanks to Mrs. Cheddar. She's the one that kind of did the decor and everything else. So
I'm glad she did.
Anyway, moving right along.
Yeah.
All right, so
back to the pool here.
This seems to me is probably going to be the key shot of this game is the 3 to the 4. The rest it's laid out pretty simple.
I think as long as you don't get behind the 6, you should be good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it looks like he's going around 5. Oh, I thought it was good.
Yeah, this could drift a little.
Yeah,
he's okay.
Yeah, well,
thin cut.
The thing about this is you don't worry about scratching because you got the 8 ball there, unless you go 2 times across. But I don't think he's going to hit it that hard.
Good shot. Good shot.
Almost.
Chris Green says he shared it. Wait, what? You shared it? Wow, that's a cool concept.
Yeah, hey, let's all do that.
You know what? I think I'm going to do that myself. How sad is it that the guy who owns the stream isn't even sharing it?
Well, again, I will say when we know Little Cheddar, we know things are a little short getting done.
Oh, very nice. That's well played.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's well played.
Yeah. Nice shot, easy shot on the 6 here. Hold for the 7. And we never try to give out curses, so we'll refrain from doing that. But
this could make things a little bit dicey on this. 8 ball is going to be easy to pocket. That cue ball is going to be heading right for that 9 ball. And he's so much on the rail, I don't think he can draw away from it either. So this could be interesting.
Yeah, you're going to have to really hit this soft if you want to hold the 9. You can go up off the short rail a little bit, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, like I said, it's going right at the 9.
Played that well.
That is a nice little bump.
Played it well. And I believe that was intentional.
For sure. Yeah,
because I know he could have played away from that very easily. I think he could have even come to the other side of the 9, but he played it well.
Then you have to hit it hard, and
yeah.
Sometimes you got to take chances.
Yeah. Oh, so we got 2-1 here, favor of Mike.
So one of the things that Al was talking about earlier, I'm going to have to find it first. I've got like 85 inputs. There it is. All right, while he's breaking. This is what Al was alluding to earlier. This is Knockout Challenge 2.0, KO 2.0. And that is going to be coming up not too long after the finals of 1.0, which would make good sense, right?
Hey, 2 usually follows 1.
Yeah, most of the time. So
I know Dale thinks it's 3 or 4 usually, I think. But
it depends on the day.
He's got a problem with numbers.
Yeah. So there's your players list. Bob Mooney just took Bud Snyder was in, and he has a chronic issue with his shoulder, so he had to back out. Okay. And sorry to see that because I'm a big fan of Bud Snyder. We've been playing against each other for about 40 years or so, somewhere around there. So stay tuned for a lot of what's coming up with that, because there's going to be some not major changes in the format or something, but we're going to spice it up a little bit. And there's probably going to be an online Calcutta with that. So
a lot of good players.
Stay tuned. Yes. Mm-hmm. And the winner of 1.0 gets an automatic seat.
If they choose.
Actually, I've talked to all 4 of the players, and they're in.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So they are. They're all looking forward to, if they do finish in this or win it. They are in the next one, in 2.0.
Well, you know for sure if you win this, you're going to be playing good pool. So why not? You know.
Ooh. That's a good shot.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to hit the elder points there for a second.
Yeah. Mike on a run here. Broke made 2 balls, I think, on the break.
Mr. Kugel, Scott.
Yeah, that guy.
Scott. Uh-oh. Oh, my, oh, my, oh, my, oh, my, oh, my, oh, my. So, here's the issue with this. Dan's extremely happy to be at the table, but this is not a simple shot. Nope. It's okay to make it, but this cue ball is going to be flying. If he puts any inside English on it, he could scratch in the bottom right. The odds are he is going to run into this 9 ball. I don't know if there's a way of avoiding it. If he puts any kind of draw on it, he's going to be pulling away from the 9, and then it's going to make it a more difficult shot. So, this is just like the last game, Al.
Yeah, exactly.
Take your chances, make the 8 ball, and take your chances.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, now you're. What are you doing here, Dale? Are you playing safe, or you hitting this to make?
I'm playing safe. I'm going to thin the right side as he's looking at it. Actually, I'm going to give you a different view. Because I think I would thin what you're looking at, the left side of the 9 ball, and get that cue ball all the way back down to the middle diamond of that end rail.
Hit it with some outside spin and go 2 rails maybe?
Yep, for sure.
You don't want to spin too much, but you want to leave him. Oh, it looks like he's playing this.
I would not play this offensive bank. I wouldn't.
But he drilled it. Oh!
I would have played the bank just like Dan did.
Of course you would.
I think that was the correction.
I got to say this, everybody. Dale was a little short-sighted. So.
You know what? That's a fun thing about being a commentator or live stream. You never know what, and that's the cool thing is you never know what the player's going to do.
Yeah.
I 2-2. I'm just going to shut the hell up.
Okay. Chris Green says kind of like the flipping logos at the top of the screen. That's.
Thank you, Chris.
Somebody did that. I don't know who it was, but. I'm pretty sure he's not in this booth.
Hell if I know. Somebody came in here in the middle of the night and was doing some funky stuff, apparently.
Oh, dude. I thought it was probably Brian. So.
Nope. Nope.
All right, so.
It's amazing what you can learn about AI and all kinds of new up-and-coming tech things that are really fun to play with. And the cool, you could mess it up and then start over and then mess it up again and then start over and mess it up again. And, it's all an experience. It's just like life.
Well, and you've learned that over the years, right? I mean, you've done that
57 times minimum every year.
Yeah. It's
Thanks a lot, Al.
Yeah, no problem.
George Knaub says, I told Dan play to win. That's a really good concept, George. I love that idea.
See, and I would never have thought that. We have our first bid at Captain Obvious, I believe. Love you, George.
Love you, George. We just had to throw that in there.
Nice save here by Mike.
Right? Chris Green says, yeah, safe, blah, 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 blah. So Scott Kugel says, when can I play? On this stream? Never. So Scott is, I believe, 657 Fargo or 66, some 60s, 660 Fargo, something like that. And I've told him, Scott's a dear friend of mine, and I will say that with all the pride in the world. Scott and I talk a lot. And we've been conversing on a couple of different subjects, and one of them is the next, after the 2.0, the 3.0 is going to be from 626 Fargo to 660 Fargo.
Oh, okay.
So that's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Everybody will have to bring their money then if you're going to think about Calcutta then.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, if you were to put together the top 16 players in that, well, it wouldn't be the top, but 16 of those players from Wisconsin, who do you pick from that? You know, I mean, that's a heck of a list. Just like the one that in 2.0, that's a hell of a list.
Yeah. Well, I actually saw something on Facebook here just yesterday or the day before. It had a graph that somebody had put on there of all the rankings of, as far as like a
spreadsheet.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
of how many of each level player there was in Wisconsin, and it was, I mean, of course you're gonna have 500s around there, and that are gonna make up the majority of the players in Wisconsin, but there's still a lot of good players out there.
Heck yeah.
Even the 500, and even I've seen some 400s that can really surprise you.
No doubt.
So it's,
If you were playing right now, Al, would you play to make this 6-8 combo, or would you try to get on the short side of the 6?
I think I'd try to get on the short side, but I'm not playing this. So
No, you're not.
And I don't think anybody else cares what I'd want to do, but I'm going to let you know anyway, because that's what I'm here for, to give my opinion. And of course, everybody knows my opinion of Dale. So
yeah.
And
it's pretty much the same as everybody else's.
Well, I didn't want to say it. I figured I'd let everybody in the chat do that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Played well. Got straight on the 6 here. Got a little
George says I wouldn't expect anything less. Well, Mike is doing what he does best at the first couple of racks and running it out.
Yeah, that's one thing with Mike. If he's got an opening, he usually runs out. He had a little bobble in the last rack, but
made up for it on this one.
Yeah, sure did. He got his opportunity.
3-2 in favor of Mr. Misevicz, better known as the Caveman.
So did you have that 2.0 thing up there again yet?
I could always put it up there for sure.
Maybe go through the names of all the players there. We talked about a couple of them. But.
Let me change that little boxing glove there quick.
Okay, well, maybe hang on till the next opening on the next rack.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah.
We got a ways to go.
Well, I'm sure the players in the next 2.0, they would like to, wouldn't mind hearing their name called a little bit. So
thank you, Chris Green, for noticing that, and I'm sure a lot of other players or viewers, have noticed that the rotating sponsor logos. So I was talking about it before. It's a fun addition to the stream. I don't like a ton of clutter on the screen, because that's not why we're here. You know, we're here to watch pool and listen to Al Holden. You know, so
Yeah, it's at least part of it, yeah.
at least
But the nice-
1/50th of it.
But the nice thing about the rolling thing is you got it up there at both corners, so no matter where you're looking on the screen, you can just about see it. And you don't have a lot of, like you say, clutter up there where you'd have to put more. You know, if you put a couple of sponsors up there at a time, you're taking up a lot of the room. So
I'll tell you what, that was a really good shot by. Oh, wrong button. My bad. That's still the wrong button.
we're learning here.
Jeepers Christmas. It's pretty sad. I'm the one that set up the soundboard.
Well, you could almost waited until that game was over because it almost was by then.
Oh, I'll do it again. Now I know where the button is. So, Justine Smith in the chat there is actually Mike Misevicz's wife, who I believe they just bought a new house. And Justine, thank you very much for the invitation. Mike gave it to me last night before a league, so greatly appreciated. Yeah, this is some good pool. I agree. This is good stuff. This is what we've been waiting for, and I'm gonna get the flyer up there really quick for tomorrow night's match. Oh, watch out for that side pocket and straight on. Oh, this is tough. Ooh. This is really tough.
Ash Schwinn in the comments says,
Steven.
Get it, Mikey? Smooth.
Teammates.
Yeah. And gave a donation to the stream there. Thank you very much.
Hey. Thank you, Steven. That's not his first time doing that either, so much appreciated. Oh. I'll tell you what, that was
well played.
That was a fantastic out by Mike.
Yes, it was.
Al and I have talked about it on more than one occasion of the fact that if you look at these guys' Fargos, it does not depict their game.
Exactly.
Because isn't that 2 break-in runs in a row, right?
I could be, yep.
So Mike with a 2-pack against Dan. He's not even giving me time to, put anything else up on the screen there.
He's breaking well, making a ball every time and getting shape on the one usually, or whatever the first ball is. So, I mean, that's you got to do that. If you can't do that, we've talked before too. Playing 8-ball and 9-ball, there's always or 8-ball and 10-ball. It's tough to. You've got a lot of balls flying around. 8-ball, 10-ball, it's always tough to break. But 9-ball is, if you're breaking well, you can really control the game.
Without a doubt. And Mike he's breaking really well right now. It's very controlled. It's not all out as hard as he can hit it.
See, probably going to play it safe here. Try and roll that 1 down behind the 5 maybe. Or just roll it over below the side and just float the cue ball down. Yeah. Behind the 5.
Well played.
Justin Smith says, hey, happy to be here and part of the community. Well, we appreciate you as well, Justin.
Mike's wife.
Justine, I'm sorry.
Justine.
I'm sorry. My English is not too good.
It's about as good as my height.
I was just thinking the same thing. Oh, nice hit.
Oh, good hit. Ooh. Almost sent that 9 on a ride.
Yeah. No pocket really for the 1 ball here. I would maybe just play the 1 across and try and stop on the 5 maybe. Or play the 1 behind the 5 again and play like 2 rails around. Oh, maybe looking to play the one up table. Pete Beshta in the house. Hi, Dale and Al.
What's going on, Pete?
Liked and shared, he said. Thank you, Pete. We appreciate it.
You know, Pete, I was just about to get out that lawnmower that I bought from you. And then Matt Strong decided to put his snowblower away. Like 2 weeks ago, he put it in storage. So he is the root cause of me not being able to mow my lawn, and the reason why we got 11 and a half inches at the house. So, yeah, what a jerk.
Did you see over the snow?
It was close. It was right at like nose level. That's some real funny right there, Al.
It was.
You son of a...
It was.
You mother...
You can't hear it, everybody, but I'm
what in the
laughing
is wrong with you?
What?
What in the... Oh, boy. Had a little pokey on that stroke there.
Yeah.
Bringing Mr. Dumper Dan back to the table with not a whole lot for an offensive shot.
Yeah, it's kind of tough. I think best play is to play the cue ball over around by that 6 ball. If you're gonna, I don't, like I said, I don't see an offensive shot here, so.
Oh, that's
just rolled out a little.
Yeah, he can see a little piece of the 3. It's not horrible.
Yeah.
So, folks, this is what's coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Actually, I think it's probably 6 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, pretty sure it's 6 o'clock. Anyway, the last of the semifinal games, or matches, I should say, is Fong Wen versus Tom Manina. 2 gentlemen coming down from Appleton who normally play at Matt Apple. And it's going to be another fun match.
That'll be a very well-played match, I
think. Can't wait for that. And then we're going to do a redraw for the finals.
Why would we... that would not make too much sense, but the way we do things around here, you never know.
There's 2 players left, but that was an excellent shot.
But they're going to draw to see who goes.
See who plays. Never mind.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, we're gonna shuffle it 5 times, just like we did with the last 4 rounds.
Right.
And then
and then we're going to come up with Fong and Tom. So, hey.
No, that's not necessarily true, because we could end up with Tom and Fong.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't have to be necessarily Fong and Tom.
Well, I don't think those guys are going to care who's on top. Or
oh boy.
we said the stream was not going to be clean. So it's not kid approved. So anyway.
Well, there's another ding on our monetization. Yeah. There'll be no money received for this stream. Well, we're kind of used to that, though. It is what it is.
This is not a easy shot here.
No, he looks a little flat on this. Yeah. He's going to have to power draw all the way back down to the left side of the table, it looks like.
And
that's what normally will happen when you have to do that. And it makes its way out away from the 6 ball.
Yeah. You got to hit this one good. Trust your stroke. There you go.
Ooh, this makes it a little more challenging. You should be able to pocket the 6 pretty easily, but
you gotta
getting on the 8 is now he's just gonna have to slow roll this. This is the brutal shot for me. Step stool, a ladder. You find that funny, Al? Do you?
I have to find a long enough cue.
You got the 72-inch cue out of the case. Oh, look at this. No way. Oh, my gosh. You've got to be kidding me. Wow. Holy cow.
Well, that's the nice and the bad thing about 9
That
ball.
is 9 ball. You know, and I love both of these guys. Dumper kind of put his head between his hands there for a second.
Yeah,
You know, if he hadn't missed the 5, that doesn't happen on the 8.
yeah, exactly.
So
yeah.
it sucks to put it that way, but it's just a fact.
Well, and that's
unfortunately,
that it's not even missing the 5; it's getting bad shape on the 5, so
Yep.
you have to play that shot.
Correct.
And
Correct.
we've all been there.
Yep.
If you're any type of pool player, you know that no matter how good you hit them, every once in a while you don't find that shape, and you have to come with a shot you're not expecting to come with. So, Tom Jewell in the chat.
What's going on, Todd? Arm extension. Jeez.
Yeah, well, if he could get arm extensions, Todd, he'd have leg extensions as well. So
What in the hell's wrong with you people? You know I can't help it, right?
well,
What the?
he can't.
Oh, my bad. Button stuck.
Yeah, he can't help his IQ either, but we deal with that too. So
You know, you gotta take the good with the bad.
we all love Dale, and we love to pick on him even more. So
It's a true story. It's not a lie.
sorry you can't be up here, Tom or Todd. I mean, know you were up here
I'm not mad at him.
last time Dumper played.
I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Well, I'm
Love you, Todd. I'll tell you what.
one half of the booth crew misses you, Todd. So that's fine.
So if it wasn't for Todd Jewell, and he got a fortunate roll off the outer points there, which is never a bad thing.
No, never.
No. So moving right along, Todd Jewell and Sean Carpenter, when we were at BCA State last year down in Baraboo, it was 7 or 8 of us that went to Ishnala, the supper club. Best supper club I've ever been to. Fantastic. And Tim Stockinger and everybody loves to rib each other. You know, that's just, oh my gosh, what a horrible roll. So anyway, Todd came up with the idea that it was Dan's and Tim's anniversary, their wedding anniversary. Oh my God. Oh, did we have fun with that. I laughed so hard. I woke up the next morning, and I was actually commentating with Tim DeRuyter on Allison Fisher's match.
Okay.
And so I was in the booth on the not match room, whatever it is. Right. Sorry. And my stomach hurt so bad the next day. I couldn't even commentate. I mean, every time I laughed again, it's like, oh, jeez. Anyway, so we we got anniversary drinks for him with 2 straws in 1 cup, and I started singing Happy Anniversary. The supper club was packed, and I mean packed. There's like a minimum of 300 people in the supper club. So everybody started joining in, wishing Tim and Dan happy anniversary. Oh, I will never, ever forget that for the rest of my life. Oh, that was fun. So, and for the most part, we were sober, which is, that's the scary part.
Oh, yeah.
That's what. All right, Mike playing safe, leaving Dumper with not much to shoot at, and there's no window between that 2 and 7.
I think he played a 2-way shot there, because if he makes that 1, he's got shape on the 2. So I wonder if he's thinking about going for the jump shot here. Thinking about going airborne, maybe. Yeah, looks like he's walking that way.
The hard part is this cue ball is going to have to get very vertical. It's not your typical jump where you can keep it kind of low to the table, because it's going to have to basically come down on top of the 1 ball.
I don't know. You got space between the 2 and the 7 there.
Yeah, that's true.
So you don't have to go as high.
That's true.
But like you said, you're going to be coming down on the 1, and the 1's usually when you come down on it, the object ball hops. So
and the cue ball might fly off the table too.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Yeah. A little more power than he wanted, maybe.
Todd Jewell says, to their credit, they were great sports. Yeah, and they really were. Oh, my God. That was so funny. You have those moments in life that put a smile on your face every time you think about it. And I have none of those with Al Holden. He's made me cry over the years. It's...
Well, yeah, he usually cries though because he knows I'm better than him. I don't always show it when I play him, but but we definitely have a good time when we play too. So
I call bull.
You know what? You can call all you want. It ain't gonna prove a thing.
Let's
just like me saying I'm better than you. It's not gonna prove a thing.
Let's play.
But Mike's got good shape now.
Let's kick these guys off the table and let's go play.
Okay. I don't think anybody pay or even watch that. So.
No. Probably lose every subscriber I have.
Probably.
All right. The idea is to not get hooked behind the 8 ball or the 5. This is kind of a tiny window because it looks like that angle. Cool. The cue ball is going right at the 8 ball.
Yeah. I think you could miss the 8 ball, but you're gonna have to put some left on here, and
that's a little window. Let's go to this view instead, and you kind of get a better idea of. That's what I was talking about. That's a smart shot.
Oh, came a little long.
Overhit it though.
Yeah. Interesting. Going to save.
Gee, that's just like one of my safes. Yeah. Leave them wide open.
Yeah. Cue ball rolled out a little bit there.
This is what I'm talking about. There's a big window between those two. 4 to the 5. That's pretty much the key to this rack.
That's brutal, yeah. Ooh, excuse me, Pete.
So if you're just tuning in, everybody, thank you as always for being here. Thank you. And I was kind of alluding to it a little bit earlier. There's some like pretty big announcements coming up that you're going to want to pay attention to on Wisconsin Pool Players Society. All the other pool player Facebook pages. So watch for. And I apologize because I think it's almost a post a day. With me.
Right. That's okay. That's the nice thing. That's what we like about it is you're always keeping us up to date and what's going on.
Oh, look at this. What a good shot, though. That was a really good...
Tough to get there. Yeah.
No doubt. He avoided every ball on the table to get where he was. So now it's just pocket to 5.
Right. Yep.
You're going to miss the 8 and come past and probably play the 6 right where the cue ball is now. Pretty thin cut on this 5 ball.
Yeah.
He could opt to play safe, but I don't think I'd do that.
Look who's walked in the house here. Holy cow, look at the head there.
The head Hawaiian shirt wearing. Oh, actually, he got rid of his entire collection.
You know what's funny? Is he's looking into play. He walked in here, it's what time now? And he's looking to get in the tournament.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he said.
Yeah, and it's funny because
for everybody who can't see it, we're talking about Craig Fowler.
If I wish I would have been able to switch the camera fast enough because he just walked right in front of the booth.
Right.
Everybody on the planet, or I shouldn't say a planet, but everybody in the state of Wisconsin knows who Craig Fowler is. So
anybody
he's got the
pool in Wisconsin.
Right. He's got the nicest Hawaiian shirt collection I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Jeff Hefter guessed it.
It's not a tough guess for Jeff. Jeff and Craig are teammates. They
Oh, yeah.
They
Oh,
play
that'll do it.
together over in Fond du Lac.
I'm not sure what the dilemma is here. I don't think he's really got to worry too much about a scratch.
I think he was just thinking about the speed. Yeah, hit that pretty good. Just a little stop here, maybe a little draw. I think a stop is just good though. Should be able to stun off the 7 and get good shape on the 8.
Yeah, he didn't have enough angle on that 6 ball to play that shot. He's fine. Honestly, it's really not that big of a deal. I think this is just kind of a middle ball shot with, hit it a little bit firm. Ooh, I don't like this draw.
He's gonna
draw to the rail and out.
He's gonna kill it. He wasn't going real hard at it.
You're on the wrong side of the 8 ball.
Yeah,
I would have hit that completely different. But
that's
why nobody watches me play.
He's looking at playing that 9 ball up table, but I'm thinking I'm playing this the other way, and I'm coming all the way around the table and coming on the high side of the 9 instead of short siding it. That's tough to hold that.
Mm-hmm. And there's a good chance that if he hits this too hard, there's a good chance that the deflection is a scratch in the bottom right.
Right. Well, the thing is here, if you hit this, you try and hit this. It's called playing it on the pro side. Okay, he went the other way though.
Oh,
that's just like I think that was mentioned. That's
yep. Had he hit that thick enough to pocket it, he obviously hit it too thin. Had he hit it thick enough to pocket the ball, it would have scratched in that other corner anyway. So that was hard to get away from.
Yep.
T-Dub. What's going on? Haven't seen that name in the chat in quite some time. Dan, being down 5-2, is really starting to question, or he's taken a long time to play this shot. I would not be playing it this way.
No, I definitely would not. I would be playing for the other corner.
Me as well.
But everybody has their game, plays their game different. So, and when you're down in the count, like he is,
more pressure.
Like you said, he makes you question what you.
This does take away all scratch possibility, so there's nothing wrong with this at all.
No.
And he obviously feels very comfortable with going past that side pocket, and it's off the rail enough where it's not going to come into effect anyway. So just pocket the ball.
Yeah.
Be done with the game and rack him.
Yeah. You want to hit this ball firm, but not. You don't want to baby it.
Yep.
Because you get it.
Pocket speed.
Yeah.
Austin Treba, what's going on? And Steve Zoo in the house as well.
Oh.
Okay. It is 5-3.
Right.
We'll leave it right there on that camera view. You know what? Let's do something else, shall we?
Alrighty then.
I am going to. Hey, what's going on, everybody? So this is one of the player profile sheets that I've put together, and I'll show you a little bit later on. But I've got some new player profiles. I'll show you, Al. It's really cool. So anyway, Dumper Dan Welch is from Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Currently, we are the same age, 57 years old. Been playing for 30 of those years. Loves to play 8-ball. And one of the very few players that I know of anymore that even has a Sailor cue. And I'll tell you what, they are priceless at this point. It's the only cue, I think, as far as I know anyway, that has that little knob on the butt. and that's not a. And hey, look at his favorite restaurant, Al.
Oh! I think that was mentioned in the stream just a little while ago. Yeah, and
but it's not his favorite restaurant anymore.
Oh yeah, well, you know what? This speaking of Dan and restaurants, I mean, he gets around everywhere. He does so well in his charter service that he owns that he's able to afford to be able to get around and do things with his wife. They just came back from Aruba.
Aruba, yep.
Yeah, and did some fishing down there.
Dan's been out on Lake Michigan since he started his business when he was 19 years old. So, if you want to do the math, he now has a fleet of 7 charter boats and is doing really well for himself. He's got, charter captains for each one of them, and his business has been thriving over the years. So if you ever want...
Wow, that was
if you want to go out with my opinion, it's not just because I know him, but I've been out with Dan. I've fished Lake Michigan. I'll tell you what, there's nobody that's better in the business of charter fishing on Lake Michigan. He knows and he always calls it the salmon grounds or he knows what he's doing, to say the least.
Oh,
yeah, that one hit all of the outer points. Ooh, and it just snuck past that 3-ball too.
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, this is not a simple rack. From that 2 to the 3 is going to be
with that 9.
tough.
That 9's a big ball there too. That's.
Oh, these are my balls, so that's understandable why you say that. I'm sorry.
Oh, we know why
I'm sorry.
we know why there's a purple 4 then.
I'm sorry.
But
I used to have a pink one until Matt Strong made me get rid of it. Jerk. That's kind of why I think he might have got away with it.
I think he did. Yeah, talking about Dan and Sailor Q's, that was one of my first Q's, was a Sailor Q. I sold it and bought a different Q at the time. I think I bought a Peach Hour at that time, but that same Sailor Q is still out, and I know exactly where it is because one of Dale and my friends, who we've talked about here in the chat, owns that Q, and he lives in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Nope, we used to play in his basement.
Oh, Jeff Ketch.
Nope, we used to play in his basement.
Oh, Tim Stockinger.
Yeah,
baby.
Correct.
Yeah, baby.
He just recently actually had it redone and finished and everything.
Nice.
So it's
He was playing with it here.
Yeah,
that's cool.
He plays with he plays with it every once in a while.
I got to give a shout out to, and I'll get to the rest of them in just a moment after this jump shot. Great hit.
Yeah.
Is going to leave Dan a shot, though.
Left it tough, though.
Great opportunity to make this a 1-game deficit. So if you look in the chat there, it says Wisconsin Pool Players Society. That is Mr. Andy Coons, and I can't thank him and his wife, Bobby Joe, enough. They are my most recent sponsors. And, one of the cool things about what has been happening with the knockout... Oh, no. Hit that one pretty thick. I lost my train of thought. Andy Coons. So Wisconsin Pool Players Society, if you play pool in Wisconsin, you're probably already a member. But they just eclipsed 10,000 members last month or the month before, and I'm honored and grateful to have that logo along with all the other ones of my sponsors on the stream. It's fabulous. So thank you, Andy and Bobby Joe. I'm going to get that sheet up there in just a moment with all of my sponsors because I need to thank them anyway.
Austin Treva says he has a Sailor Q as well.
Nice.
Inherited it from his father.
All right. This is going to be double Dan's lead here pretty quick. Oh my gosh, did he hit that hard?
Oh, look at the weave, though. Wow.
That is, I'll tell you what, I think I'd be a little bit frustrated if I was Dan at the moment, but
Those,
again.
You know what? When you're leading, those are the rolls you get.
Yeah.
It
seems to be that way.
Yeah, it always, yeah. But it's still a makeable shot, I think, if he can see it.
I don't think he can see it, though. Let's take a look at the side view here.
Ooh.
I don't think he can even get a piece of it. Yeah, that's...
So do you kick this for save? Kick save?
Boy, oh boy. I'm not sure what I would do here. I don't think you really have a choice other than doing that. I think I would play a ton of low left and try, to hit as much of the 8-ball as possible and get that cue or that 8-ball down in the short rail where he's walking right now and try to get the cue ball behind the 9. This is tough. It's really tough. It's not a makeable shot. Yeah, just like that, only much softer.
Yeah.
If he leaves him on the 50-yard line, it's not too bad. This is not horrible. It's not a gimme.
It could be worse.
Especially after the missed shot on the 8-ball already. So, yeah, I agree, Todd. It kick and stick was a tough shot.
I see Kyle Goebel here in the house, one of the participants for the 2.0 challenge.
You betcha. All right, I will get to the score change in just a moment because this is very important to me. There is a list. I'll brush through this as quick as possible because if it wasn't for Adam Carlson, the new owner, and the previous owner, Jeremy West, Al and I would not be sitting here right now. So a huge shout out to them. And of course, the man who preserves pool no better than Mr. John Kramer and the entire Wisconsin Billiards Hall of Fame. Can't thank them enough. If you're not already a member, shame on you. Joe Pischauer Custom Cues, Inside Pool Magazine with Autumn Grusella and Tracy Lerma. My nephew Cody Retlick. That is Midwest Aerial Productions. I'll get to the other ones in just a moment because we are just about to get breaking in rack number 11. Sorry, 10. Not good at counting. Because it is 6-3.
Correct. Made a ball here, though. Tough shot on the 1.
I think I would actually play safe here.
Yeah.
Draw right behind the 4 and put the 1 right by the 2-7.
Yeah, that's a very good. And you know what? If you play this right, and you play that over just behind the 2-7, if Dan can't get a hit, there's a possible 1-9 there.
No doubt. Ooh.
Hit it hard. Oh, but he's gonna come up with
it
anyway.
Oh my goodness. What a lucky roll.
But he left him a window to get a hit there.
He did, yes. That was pretty fortunate though. That hit a lot of balls. He hit the draw shot way too hard.
A little finesse on this shot. Ooh. Oh wow. Wow. Not it.
Yeah, a little firm.
Not at all.
I think I
would have done.
I think I would have slow rolled that.
I think I would have just thinned it and left it right there.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem I would have had then is worried about the scratch in the side, but yeah, now he's sort of sold out here. I mean, the 2-7 looks. Oh wow,
that was a little choppy.
Characteristic miss there.
A little choppy.
Yeah.
All right, so while Dan is figuring out what he's going to do, I'm going to go through a couple more of these real quick. Mr. Matt Strong of Strong Knife Company. And, of course, the one right in the middle is the gentleman that's playing tonight, Dumper Dan himself of Dumper Dan's Fishing Charter. Billet Spin, Rich and Sue Stadler. Oh, and I better get back to the players.
Oh, look at that. Wow. Where's your replay?
What?
Where's your replay?
I wasn't ready. I was messing around with this other.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. If you want to go back and rewind that, if you really want to see that again.
He just hit off the two.
Just hammered it,
and he hit the outer points, and look at this.
And again, it is a race to 11, but in my opinion, this is a must make. At this point, you can't afford to not make this combination and go down 7-3. That's a good shot.
Played it well too, because if you just try and play a stop shot on that and you miss, you leave your opponent a shot. He played it through and didn't leave his opponent a shot if he missed. So
100%
well played.
All right. That makes it 6-4. 2-game differential. Now we're in rack number 11. And I'm going to see if I can finish out these people that are very important to me. Rich and Sue Stadler over at Billet Spin, which is here in Oshkosh. Check out their website sometime because they make some really incredible stuff. Spinners and some of the pens that they make and chess pieces are just... They've got $500,000 Mazak machines that are incredible. Maynard Abear is part of Colonial Life Insurance. I just mentioned Andy Kuntz. And your neck of the woods, Bobby Jo Kuntz, who is down in the Waupun area. She just recently opened up her own real estate business called Home Sweet Home. So thank you, Bobby Jo, as well. And last but definitely not least is Midwest Amusement Games, and those are the ones that handle pretty much all the machines here at Varsity Club and a lot of different bars and whatever. That's Brent Lucas, and can't thank all of the sponsors enough.
Okay, so Dan with a dry break here. And Mike with a shot.
Yeah, and the only issue I see is from the 4 to the 5.
Yeah.
Because that 5 right now does not have a pocket.
No.
And you can't really go after it now because then he's not going to have a shot on the 3 ball.
Yeah, but I think coming off the 3 is going to be your best bet. Oh, he played it.
Oh, 3-9.
Oh. Yeah. You got to play a carom here, maybe?
Well, I don't think the carom would go. I don't think he can hit that 3 thin enough. I don't see the 3 doesn't go past the 4, does it? I don't think so. It's
slow roll the 3, maybe. If you hit it at pocket speed, maybe it goes. But
I think he's going to play safe behind the 9. Yeah, I didn't think you could get enough or hit that 3 thin enough. That was pretty thin the way it was. Yes, I agree, T-Dub. No doubt. Don't forget to like and share the stream if you get an opportunity. That would be much, 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 much appreciated. That's how we grow. Past 5'5" 3/4.
Giving yourself a little bit of a height advantage there. I think everybody knows that 5 3/4 is.
That's on the weekend. And it's the weekend for me.
Yeah.
It depends on where the 2-inch or the 4-inch stilettos.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, if Lisa's holding you up or not, right?
She's not any taller than I am. All right.
I'm pretty sure she's probably stronger than you are, though.
Yeah, well, most likely.
This is tough.
Without a doubt.
This is tough.
He's going to run right into this 5 and 8. Hit him hard. Yep. Oh, boy. There's a good opportunity for a carom here. Or a combo.
Yeah, I looks like the carom.
I think I'd play the combo, to be honest.
Yeah. But, oh.
Either way,
Yeah.
I think he was going to get safe.
Yeah.
Either the 5 sticks where the cue ball is or exactly the way it looks. And he's not tied up on that 9 ball. It looks really close, but I think
there's space there. I can see it from
got
here.
a smidge of a gap.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a tiny little gap there.
You left it open, and I'm not going to do it. I'll let the chat do that.
Tiny little gap. Yeah, that's funny shit right there. I don't care. If you don't like that, get the hell out of here.
Well, even if you make this 5, you don't really have a good. I mean, the 6-9 isn't even a good shot. I don't think.
No.
It's tough. You probably get to the bad side of the 6 here. But you gotta decide what you're gonna do. If you're gonna, I might even play safe here and kick this 5 ball and try and bring the cue ball back behind all those blockers there.
Yeah, I don't mind that shot at all.
Because if you do that, the worst thing that would happen there is you maybe make the ball.
And this is 9 ball, so
yeah,
it counts.
Right, wherever it goes, yeah. But you never know. If you try and play that shot, you maybe make it in the upper left-hand corner there. And if you roll back behind that wall, you maybe have a shot in the 6. So it's a two-way shot either way, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like it. So.
All right, good hit on the 5, and did leave Mike a shot at the 5 in the side.
Yeah.
I think we'll give our viewers a different view here.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be rolling right into that 6 ball.
I don't think so. I think he's going to roll up and try and play it. Oh, now
6-9.
he's looking at the 6-9. I thought he was going to roll up and play the short side of the 6. I think there's room for that, but
The cheddar side?
yeah, the short side is always a little stinky, but so played for this 6-9.
All right. Possibility of a 7-4 lead in this race to 11. And down she goes.
Yeah.
All right, while he is racking, I am going to go through the other player profile sheet. And that is, of course, the one you're watching right now, Mike Misevicz. And why don't you take it away, Al?
Okay, Mike is...
I'll sit here and look pretty.
Well, okay. So we're bad on both parts there. Yeah. So Mike is 33 years of age, is from Winneconne, Wisconsin. Years playing, he's been playing for 12 years. He loves 8-ball. His playing cue is a Caveman Custom. Favorite restaurant, Texas Roadhouse.
Who doesn't like Texas Roadhouse?
And he previously knocked out Don Bodden, 9-8. Junior Bill, I can't say.
J.R. Villegas.
J.R. Villegas, yes, 8-4. And Jeff Getz just recently, 8-6. So...
And thank you very much, Al. That player spotlight is sponsored by none other than Bobby Joe Kuntz,
yes.
owner of Home Sweet Home Realty in Waupun.
Yes.
All right, back to the action. We've got a successful break, but not much to shoot at on the 2-ball. And I think I need another boxing glove up there, don't I?
It could be. Yes, there we go.
All right. Speaking of
So 11 games in, working on game 12.
boxing gloves.
Push out there, was that on the break?
That was off the break, yes.
Oh, here we go. Look at this.
You gotta love technology
Yeah.
when it doesn't work.
Right, exactly.
Hey, there it is.
Yeah. So we're going to try and play it safe here, I think. Yeah, we're a little strong.
Excuse me.
And while Dale's trying to figure things out here, we'll watch Mike.
Thanks a lot. Trying to figure things out.
Well, you know,
It's a challenge.
Dale's been doing that his whole life.
It's a challenge.
I think he's still got a shot there.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
Yeah.
He's jacked up over the 8, or he's got to go to the side of the 8.
I think he's okay. Wow, why would you play that?
Oh, boy.
My gosh. He touched the 8 ball. Oh.
Yeah, I think he moved the 8 just a smidge, so
Yeah.
I think Dan's going to leave that right there where it is. So while Dan is taking a look at how he's going to get position on this, I'm going to put this over here real quick. I finished today, as a matter of fact, the second place trophy. So these are actual boxing gloves with the KO-1.0 2024 on it. And I'm waiting for, I've got some custom Outer Point Streaming logos and Varsity Club logos, the little discs that I kind of like to put on these. If not, I'm going to attach these two together with some black shoelaces and whatever else. So this is what the second place is getting, and he has not shot yet, just to let you know. So this is first place. That is a diamond table that I actually made myself.
Yeah,
so
you did a heck of a job there.
thank you. Much appreciated. I'm very happy how it turned out. So that is for the champion. So
that's your original.
that's my original table.
He's been playing on that for years.
And now it's gotten too big for me,
Yeah,
you know,
right,
because
exactly.
I'm
He's
shrinking,
getting older. Yeah.
shrinking in age, and
Right.
okay,
And the,
tough shape from this 7 to 8 here.
in that picture of the table, the chips that you saw on top of that. So the players in the challenge get a chip for every win that they got after the first round, I believe it was.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So whenever you beat someone in the challenge, you get their chip. And realistically, at the end of this challenge, you should have 31 chips, correct? Actually,
Nope.
30,
16.
Oh, 16.
16.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right, because you got it. Everybody
Started
got
with
one.
32.
Everybody got one after the first round, and then you each from there. So yeah, you would have 16 chips in total.
Yep. And the picture that I put up there actually has 16 chips on the table. So that is pretty much identical what it's going to look like for the winner.
And the chips have Outer Point Streaming on one side and Varsity Club on the other.
Yep.
And they're really nice looking chips, and they can leave them with the table or do whatever you want with them. But that's all part of the package there with winning the tournaments.
You know, and it's funny, Al, because every player that I've talked to in this, they want all the chips.
Yeah.
Even the guys that have lost, they want to keep one of the chips as a memento of playing in the tournament. So,
Wow, was that
I've
a
tried
shot?
to accommodate. Look at this. I'll tell you what. He didn't. It's not the easiest shot, but I'll tell you what. He got shape on it. because he was so flat and so straight on that 7 ball. I don't know if he could have gotten better shape than what he did.
Yeah, because that was
so
impressive. Straight that you couldn't really roll up on it. So
that's quite the shape.
Yeah.
Thank you, Steve Zoo. Much appreciated.
I think he was talking about the shot.
Justine Smith says, I'm so cute. So, thank you, Justine. Shut up, Al.
Not saying a
Shut
word.
up, Al.
Not saying a word. You have to pick your battles, Bill. And besides, I don't have to say anything everybody knows. Oh, gosh.
Yikes. I would have not hit that 8 ball at that pace. I think I would have tried to get that 8 ball in at pocket speed and just take what you get. That is going to cost Dan a game, I believe. Oh, I thought he missed that.
I did.
I really thought he... All right. Players have requested a 5-minute break, so I am going to grant them that, of course. Awesome, because I could use one. Getting a little thirsty. What do you want to talk about, Al?
Oh, let's see. Well, I'll tell you. You said you had 2.0s coming up. So, and you said
I can't show this one yet.
And you mentioned 3.0. What have you got there? Oh,
yeah.
I saw what that was. Okay.
So, let's put this back over there because we were going to talk about it before. Here is the player list. So, pay attention to this because if you want to get in on the online Calcutta, I'm not 100% positive that I'm going to do it because, I don't want to get our YouTube channel in trouble. Everybody knows that in Wisconsin, gambling is illegal, and pool players never do it.
Never. I've never gambled. The only gamble I have ever done is coming in this booth with Dale.
And I'll tell you what, that's a hell of a gamble, especially given the fact that I ate at Taco Bell on the way here. So anyway, let's get to the players that are in this. There's a father and son, which are right next to each other, Kyle and Lyle Gable, one of which is here tonight, Kyle. Tarek Hamden, Ronnie Olson from Manitowoc, Terrence Beck from Milwaukee, Tim Stockinger from Sheboygan, Josh Nelson from God only knows where. I think the Wausau area, right?
I think we talked about that last time.
I think so. Tim Volkman here from Oshkosh, David Searing from Beaver Dam, John Sandelsky, Sando. I can't remember where he's the Wausau area as well. Bill Grossbeer, Robbie Schmidt from the Fox Valley, Hua Lee from Sheboygan, Gene or Pork Rasmussen from, I think he's the Oneida area, correct?
I believe.
And then Bob Mooney from Fond du Lac, who took Bud Snyder's place. So, just like the prize pool for the Knockout 1.0 is a grand total of $3,200. That may increase because I am talking with somebody right now that wants to put some money into this for the players, for the stream, and as a big-time sponsor. So that may, that's what I was talking about. There's some good things coming, and Brian and I have done this a couple of times where big things are coming. They are. It's a matter of time and getting the stars to align in the right way. So.
Well, I'm going to say one thing. That's all from the people who are willing to watch the stream and like and share. So you do that, and people take notice. And everybody who plays pool knows the more you get noticed, the more this game grows.
You know, and honestly, I could have not put it better myself than what Al just said. You know, and that's my goal, is to bring the best damn pool stream, local Wisconsin, Midwest, whatever you want to call it. And competition breeds creativity, and I've always said that right from the start. So I absolutely love it. I condone. I appreciate all the other streamers out there. Matt Apple has done an incredible job. Shelly Drake, WPPS or WMPS, I'm sorry. She does a fantastic job. She's all on her own. Brian down at Sussex Bowl, and there's talks of a couple of other streams that might be popping up. So anyway, that it breeds creativity, and which is why I love being put in a position where I have to continue to make it better. I love it. So anyway, kind of what Al was saying is people have been asking how they can get involved. Excuse me, I got to answer the door. Thank you, Leanne.
Yep.
So Mrs. Holden just came and bought her husband and I a drink. Well, Al got his cream soda, and I got a bottle of baby milk.
It's all right.
So the players are back. So we are going to get back to the action here. So I guess come full circle, that Knockout Challenge 2.0, it's not said and done yet, but there's a good chance that prize pool might increase by a little bit or a lot of bit.
Well, stay tuned. As Dale said, he is posting almost every day on all of the websites on
social media,
pool related social media. So big break.
I promise you, it is not going to be from the lack of information that you don't find out.
Exactly. You could, and that's the nice thing. If everybody shares, you can just about, if you click on a computer or a tablet or your phone, you're gonna see us somewhere.
Yep.
So
the more you share it, the more we get recognized.
And I apologize to everybody. I know you'll have to see Dale as well, but sometimes we all. The old saying is everybody has a cross to bear, and every pool player.
I'm sorry, you were talking?
Every pool player knows that when you have to see Dale, it's a challenge. Let's face it. But,
he's not wrong. Yeah, I mean, look at me.
Well, look at both of us. But we deal with it and go on.
You're a thing of beauty.
We go on and we play pool and forget about it. That's
you got to deal with the cards that God dealt you.
Well, that's the nice.
There's no way around it.
That's the nice thing about Dale is he's easily forgettable. So it's not a big. Not a big thing.
That's true.
And with Dale, we know it's not a big thing. But
no, this is
again back to pool.
That's very fortunate. And again, this is not a knock on Mike in any way, but that was a very fortunate roll because that was not an intended safe to be like that. That turned out good. But, Dan's coming to the table. And again, I've said this before, is players have, for whatever reason, I mean, Al and I have never done it. But, you get down towards the end of the match and things start getting a little frustrating or they're not going your way. And people tend to blame it all on the end result or towards the end of the match. But they forget about all the things that happen in rack number 2 or rack number 7 or whatever else that they missed a shot that changed the entire outlook of the match. So, exactly. All right, 1-5 combo. One sits right by the pocket with the perfect angle to get to the 2-ball. And to be quite honest with you, I've got a pretty good feeling that Mike's going to be out on this rack. No commentator curse or anything, because that never happens.
Not at least to us.
No.
I've never done it.
We're professional commentators here.
Exactly.
4 to the 6 might be the only potential issue. I think if he gets straight on, though, and he's going to roll to the short side of the 6-ball, the cheddar side. Justine says, where is your announcer podium this week? Ooh, that's interesting. He's going to have to go 3 rails with this cue ball, and that could get ugly.
Yeah.
He's going to have what?
This is potential scratch right in the same corner.
No doubt.
That's tough. This is. You can hit this with a good speed, though. I don't know that you could scratch in the corner. You could come up 50-yard line. There's a lot of possibilities here.
There's, yeah. All kinds of goofy things could happen on this shot.
I may be playing safe on this. I like just playing the 6 to the side rail and up table. Oh, he's gonna try and bank this, I think. Oh, 2 times. Nope.
Wants a little angle and has it.
Yeah.
Justine, what podium are you referring to? Is it? Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got him thinking again, Justine.
Yeah. Is it this one?
Ah.
That's the hitman right there.
Yeah, that's little bitty cheddar. Little bitty cheddar.
You're a little bit bigger than I am. What are all those black bugs? Bugs on your shoulder. Have you not showered?
I don't know. I think it may be the fabric of the hoodie that I got on.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, anyway, let's get to this.
I thought it was the outer point.
It sprung a leak.
Yeah, right.
Okay, that's...
How do you get shape on this 9, Dale?
Given that the cue ball is against the... I don't know if I like this. Because that's real. You could easily miss the shot. But what else do you do, though? You can't really
I think
go with high left or high right.
I do, though. I like inside.
You think you could get enough on the cue ball?
I don't think you have to have as much as you think. Really.
All right, let's see what Al's talking about here from the long view. And I think you might be right. Yeah, I think you might be correct. If he could get that cue ball right back to where he is now, but I think he's going to have to get on the opposite side of the table.
I believe so.
Oh, this I would not have. I don't think I would have. Well,
you give yourself a shot.
Yeah, that's true. You didn't scratch.
Yeah.
If this was a 9-foot table, I definitely would not have done that.
Yeah, definitely. But then with a 9-foot table, you have more room to play the rails.
True. And again, if you pocket this 9, none of what Al and I are talking about makes a shit bit of difference.
Right.
Thank you, Leanne. I know you're watching over there. So as soon as you take a look at your phone or you hear it on there, take a look over at the booth. And thanks for the sun drop.
Oh, she's not looking at us. She's got.
She's not.
She's got.
Wow!
Shot. Nice done. Well done.
That's fantastic.
Well done.
That's a great 2-ball out.
Yeah.
It might sound stupid, but that is a great 2-ball out.
Those are 2 very tough shots, and I mean, easily missable. When you're down 8-4, to come with those shots,
brutal.
I've been in that position many times. I've been in that position against Dale. Believe me.
Down 8-4.
Down. I don't know if it's ever been 8-4, but
probably a lot more. Probably 8-2.
Right.
8-3. 8-0.
I have to give him that big lead just so I can come back and rub it in his face. But
for sure. Why wouldn't you?
Well, yeah. because that's what we do, you know. So.
Thank you, everybody, all 624 of the viewers right now. Greatly appreciated for being here. If you haven't had an opportunity and you want to, like the stream and then share it. Grab your wife's or your husband's phone that's sitting right next to you that's annoyed with the way you're chewing your popcorn right now and the way you're drinking your spotted cow. Grab their phone as well and subscribe. And then, no. Hit the outer point, and nothing goes in.
Yeah.
But I think, how about we give the viewers the side view, or let's go to the overhead and see if you can see that one ball.
Oh.
That's pretty close.
Yeah. I don't know that you can make that ball. You can definitely hit it, but I don't think you can make that ball.
He's getting down pretty quick, though.
To try and play safe.
Good opportunity for Dan to play a safe right back at him. And a lot harder one. Or easier for Dan, harder for Mike.
I don't know. I like.
You know what I mean.
I kind of like going for this ball. It's a tough shot, but if you make this ball, run it down in the corner, upper right-hand corner, you run into the 9.
Yeah.
And I think you got a good shot at
I like your thought process here. Even if you miss it, you might end up safe. And you called it.
There you go.
This is not going to be an easy hit for Mike. I'm telling you, it looks easier than what Al and I are looking at from the booth, but I don't think he can get to the left side of the 4 enough. Hit rail first.
We're going airborne.
Holy cow. Are you serious?
Yes, got it.
Wow.
Well, you know,
This will be impressive.
if you get the you don't really have to get over the 4. I mean, you got an edge there, I think.
Yeah, he's got to get over the edge of the 5 to get to a piece of the 1.
Yeah. So I don't think this is that. The hardest part is bridging over the 8 ball, I think.
Hardest part for me would be just reaching the cue ball. Wow, that's a good hit. And he got away with it too.
Yeah, got a fortunate roll, but that's why you shoot that shot sometimes. You get lucky. It's all part of the game. Every pool player knows that. It's part of the game.
That's not true. I've never gotten lucky.
Oh shit. You got lucky the day you met Lisa. So let's face it. She got unlucky, but I mean, you know.
That's not too far from the truth. It'd be great. Baby Cheddar, I want you to go to bed or study or something else because you did not hear that, and I would suggest you don't tell your mother.
Roger Plago says, too bad they don't have separate like and dislike buttons.
We could arrange that. That's not a bad idea, Roger.
Well, we could take a.
Oh, look at this shot!
Oh my God! Oh, jeez!
Oh, and he almost made the 9.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my God! What a jump shot!
Wow!
He cut that one so thin.
Wow!
You know, and this is the hardest part, or the worst part of it. He's got a shot on the 2, but it's almost a guaranteed scratch in the side.
But he's still at the table.
He is still at the table.
I've heard it said, and I said it myself. All I want
Give me a shot.
Shot and a chance.
Give me a shot. I think he's going to have to play safe here. I don't see him. He could draw out of this.
Yeah, but when you're down
8-5, this is tough.
That's as hard as a shot.
Crap.
Yeah.
No, what Baby Cheddar said.
Oh, geez.
Crap.
Oh.
Dang it. Oh. Yeah, see, he had to hit it thin enough. Does that 3 go past the 8, Al?
Yes,
does it look? Okay.
Yes, it does. I'm looking at
I don't think easily, but you might be right.
Yeah, I think there's plenty of space there. And from there, I think it's a roadmap to...
I think he's got to come around to the other side. Oh, boy.
Okay. All right.
This did not. This made it a little more challenging. I think I would have went all the way around and got to the short side of the 3.
I like this. This is pretty easy.
Nope. Nope.
Oh, wow. You called it. You called it, Dale.
I think Dan is going to have to play this rail first and double kiss this 3 in, though. I don't think he can see.
Yeah. Okay, here's a wild idea. I play off the rail, kiss the 3 almost full in the face, and play the 8-9. I think that's a good shot. But I can't see playing safe here, and I don't think, even if you make this 3 on a double kiss, you got no shot on the 4. I think you got, because I think you're going to end up behind that 8 ball. So we'll wait and see.
Little adjustment on the eyes there.
Okay.
57-year-old eyes are getting a little weary.
Hey, maybe he'll be able to see for the first time.
I doubt it. Have you seen me play pool recently?
I have, yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Trevor Simpson, what is going on, man? You know what? I think he just gave us a very good idea. Put it on the overhead. Duh. Why didn't you tell me that, Al?
I didn't even think about it, but it's just...
Good call, Trevor.
Yeah.
And welcome to the stream. You haven't jumped in and said hi at all yet tonight. By the way, I seen your new profile picture of you playing pool, and wherever that was, I don't know if you were up at WISPA over the weekend. You were not kidding. You are 2 of me. I think he said he's 325. He's 6'5". He's a big boy.
Okay. Yeah, so 6'5". Yeah, that would be 2 of you. That's
Yeah, for sure.
at least height wise.
3'2.5"
Yeah, right.
is me. So
Oh.
yeah, and that's tough because
Yeah.
that was another miss by Michael that ended up very fortunate for him, unfortunate for Dan, because that was a tough hit. I think he could have hit it with less pace.
Well, either less pace or a little more English, maybe. Get a little more spin off the long rail there. I think you at least make a hit.
Baby Cheddar, I'm 57. I will be 58 in December. So zip it. That's all you get.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's going to have a shot.
Yeah.
Cue ball is probably going to be headed right towards that 7 ball.
Yeah.
Hit it good.
Yeah.
Play the 6 in the same pocket, and this should be a 9-5 match coming up in 3 balls. People coming up and just shaking hands of the players as we're in the middle of a live stream. Oh, whatever. It's just being friendly.
Hey. Probably doesn't even know Mike, but...
Oh, yeah, they know each other.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
off the rail first here, thinking, or draw back.
Yeah, I think I just full out draw. Yep.
Very well played.
Yep. That is 9-5. The old Dolly Parton.
Trevor says he's glad you like the pick. He said it was taken last night by a friend that they were playing at the Rock.
I'll tell you what, Trevor, the next time that you're in there, do me a big favor and give Maria Wana a big hug for me. Tell her that Little Cheddar sends her best regards, along with her husband, Tom Cox. We were actually talking about at some point, or last year, the potential of doing the Veterans Tournament there. And I don't know if they could accommodate that many, whatever the case may be. But those are two of my favorite people in Wisconsin are Tom and Maria. They do a lot for pool down in Sun Prairie. And they're good people. All right, let me get another boxing glove up there for Mike. He is 2 away from moving on to the finals. And just a reminder real quick, I do not have 11 boxing gloves. I don't even have 10. That's it right there. So you'll have to watch the scoreboard if Mike gets to 10.
Don't worry, folks.
I'm not even sure if that says 10. Okay, yeah, it does. All right.
Don't worry, folks. We will keep you.
We'll let you know.
Yes.
We're semi good at what we're doing.
Dale has a hard time counting to 11, but he knows the number at least. So
I know where the button is.
right,
Yes,
exactly. Yeah.
100%.
Oh, going airborne here again. I don't know what he's trying to. I suppose the 9-ball, it really doesn't matter.
And when you're up 9-5,
Yeah.
let it all hang out.
Yeah, you get lucky like this. Like, I mean, it's
Very fortunate.
fortunate roll.
Very fortunate roll. Fortunate not to scratch and give Dan ball in hand, and fortunate that he has to kick at this.
Right.
Oh, maybe not. Can he get right through those? No. I didn't think so. Oh!
Oh, and he almost-
I was going to say, talk about fortunate.
And he
That was a very good hit
and came up.
and came up smelling like a rose.
Yeah.
Do you ever do that when you're sitting next to anybody like Leanne at home or whatever, and you both grab your drink at the exact same time,
I've been
and
there,
then
yeah.
you're like, you know what? I'm just going to put mine down.
Yep.
So,
Yeah. You
so
get,
people don't know that what the hell we're talking about, but okay, if anybody knows me, this is my favorite drink is Sundrop. And this is not a promotion for Sundrop. Well, maybe it is. Maybe Sundrop will be our next sponsor. But anyway, Al and I, we grabbed our drink. Never mind. Whatever.
Gotta have something to talk about.
All right.
That's the nice thing.
Mike kicks at the 2 and leaves Dumper with a defensive shot.
That's the nice thing about this stream is we're not just here to talk about pool. We're entertainers, Dale.
Amen, brother.
We're entertainers.
Unpaid entertainers.
And yes, but I think our audience, however many you said there were here, 600 some, I'm sure at least 1 or 2 of those people enjoy what we're doing. So
I think we might be up to 3 or 4 at this point.
all right.
Seriously, I've gotten messages over the years.
All right. Sounds good.
Oh, well played.
Yeah.
Didn't leave the 2 in the most awesome position, but I think Mike's going to have a hard time. He's going to have to jack up a little bit and masse around this 3 ball to get a hit, and might be able to pocket the 8, but I think it's going to hit one of the outer points first.
Yeah.
Trevor said absolutely will do, and 1,000% agree that Tom and Maria are great people. Mm-hmm. Well, Unfortunately for Dan, they are not playing 3-foul rule tonight. Otherwise, I think he could probably hook Mike pretty easily on.
Yeah, I know what I'd be doing here if it was 3 fouls, but we're not, so.
Let's not even talk about it then.
Right.
Yeah. What do you do if you're just trying to shoot it? You got ball in hand, Al.
I put 2 balls a little above the 5, about a diamond and a half out, and play a little cut on the 2, because the 2 is going to come off the rail, and the cue ball will come down table.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Have a shot on the 2.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be the shot. You can't really play it from the short rail side. You can't play it straight on, I don't think, because like you said, you're going to hit the outer points there. If you hit this straight on, you're not gonna have a shot on the 2, I don't think.
Yeah, let me kind of. Here's what Al's talking about. If you look at, it looks like that 2-8 is just wired. You can't miss it. You can, and believe me, you have to hit the 8 like super thin to pocket it. And there's a really good chance that I think he's going offensive here. I think he's just going to try the combo and hope to get a shot on the.
This is what I was talking about. You just play this middle ball, a little high, not even a little high, just a middle ball, and the cue ball should come off the rail, and you should have a shot on the 2.
Perfectly called, Al. You're good at this commentary stuff.
I've never lost a game from back here, Dale. Never. Unlike when I pick up a cue. So to the 2 to the 3 here is kind of tough.
So has anybody gotten a hold of Joe Rogan for me yet? You know, I've talked about it before.
To teach you how to
commentate. That's not really why I was. Damn.
Wow,
that's kind of a brutal role there.
Yeah, it sure is.
Snug on it. You know, he was on Fear Factor, the host of Fear Factor, and then commentates on some boxing matches and then MMA.
Yep.
And now he's into pool.
Yep.
So somebody out there get a hold of Joe Rogan for me, because I want him to commentate on the finals.
That would be great.
And I think, you know, for a $50,000 appearance fee,
hey,
you know, it'd be worth it, right?
Yeah.
I'll just take that out of.
I don't know if Baby Cheddar would like that. She's worried.
She doesn't need to go to college.
She's worried.
She doesn't need food.
She's worried about eating. I know. Yeah. I know she wants the pizza. She doesn't want to eat ramen noodles all the time. I know. So I'm sure we'll hear a comment in the comments here shortly. And I say shortly, and
yeah, we get what you're saying.
Right. That's okay, so Mike playing a safe here. I think.
Steven Schwen says, "Little man's down 4 the night.
Ooh.
I'm on the way. Not missing this ending. Dan's not going down easy." Al Jordan. Wow. What is going on, Al?
How's it going, Al?
As always,
another Al
buying us drink. Al Jordan is always buying us a drink in the chat. Muchas gracias, señor.
See, I told you, Baby Cheddar pizza. Uh-oh. WMPS. Look who's...
There's Shelley Drake herself.
Yes.
Just got done talking about you, Shelley.
Yeah.
Not in a good way either.
Oh. I was Shelley, don't.
And he's got a thin cut on the 3 on the side.
Oh.
It's doable. Potentially putting Mr. Misevicz on the hill. Yep. Look out, 5 ball. Look out, 5 ball. He's good. 4 to the 5 is not an easy task.
Yeah.
I think he is going to have to just a smidge of lower right and thread that needle between the 6-7.
Yeah. I'm actually probably coming 2 rails.
Correct. Yep. Draw right.
Uh-oh.
And
Uh-oh.
right behind the 6 ball.
Ouch.
Plenty of right, not enough draw.
Right?
No. Too much, right?
No.
Right?
Needed more.
Left.
Needed more. I think he had enough left. He just needed more draw.
Right.
He kind of babied the hit there.
Right.
And tried to hold it. I think he tried to hold below the 6.
Right.
And, yeah.
Right now I'm driving Al nuts.
Ah, that's okay. I asked my wife. It don't have far to go, but.
Fred Dodge says, I just got here. Did I miss anything? Well, I'll tell you what. If you look at the score, it is now 9-5. So, yes, you missed the first 14 games.
And all the bad commentary.
And all the horrible commentary. But you already knew that was going to happen anyway, Fred.
Here we go, airborne.
I'll tell you what. So
okay.
Fred Dodge is one of the Marines that has played in the the Veterans Tournament every single year. So there's a special connection between Fred Dodge and Dumper Dan, because Fred Dodge was the winner of Dumper Dan's charter fishing trip that Dumper donated for the Veterans Tournament here at Varsity Club back in November. So there's a special bond, if you will. I think Fred is probably torn for who he's cheering for in this match. I don't know. Big shout out to Jesse Crook for saving my balls. So I was down here last night for our last night of league, and I forgot to cover the table, and I left my stream set of balls out on the table. I literally left them out. That's $400.
And you have been drinking?
No, I don't drink. I mean, very, very, very seldom. So, it was.
What are you guys talking? Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry about that.
So, we had. I left him sitting out. So he sends me a text message, and he's like, "Hey, you left your balls on the table, right?" And I'm like, "Oh my god!" So I was halfway home already. Anyway, so that's last night. Anyway, back to the match here. It's funny when somebody just comes up to the booth and they just open the door.
Yeah,
that's why I have a lock on it.
Yeah, well,
it's now locked.
I was gonna say I have to use it though. So how are you playing the 7 here, Dale?
I think you got to play the short side past the side pocket. Just draw it over. Yep.
All right.
Just a smidge of high left, and play the 9 in the side.
Yep. Load it
and
down.
that'll put you on the hill. And that is what it's going to be. All right, 10-5 in favor of Mr. Caveman Mike Misevicz. Fred Dodge saying, gotta go with the winner, Semper Fi. The reason he says that is Mike Misevicz was one of my Army boys.
All right.
In this year's Veterans Tournament, or last year's.
All right. And that's always a wonderful tournament you run there.
Thank you. Yep, and it's always for a good cause. This year was actually 3 different not clubs. I can't think of the word.
Divisions?
No, 3 different charities that we gave to.
Okay, yep.
Old Glory Honor Flight.
Okay.
And one that Brian thought of for, I can't remember the name of it. I think it's the Next 18. It's golf. It's therapy for veterans with PTSD It's more than just golf, but it's really cool organization.
Okay.
And then,
Okay.
yeah, I got 2 out of 3.
That's Dale.
I got 2 out of 3.
Little Cheddar Lorenz coming up short on what he's thinking.
Hey, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Hey, that's a song somewhere.
That'd be a great title for a song, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
2
it would
out
be.
of 3. I even got some lyrics in my head that would probably work.
That's plenty of room in there. So
Wow, that one hurt a little. That one actually, that stung.
So dry break by
That's good
Mike
stuff.
here, and
We'll see.
I'm yeah,
We'll see if everybody can see this.
yeah. You need a bigger gun, Dale.
That's true. It's a big head.
Well, I was thinking.
Anyway, moving right along.
Your gun was a little. Anyway,
All right.
I'd.
So as I was talking about before, Mike Misevicz is actually on the hill. I don't have enough gloves. No, the glove is behind his back
Yeah.
right now, so you can't see the number 10. Just kidding. So for the finals, I don't think there's going to be any boxing gloves at all because it's going to be a very long race.
Yeah, that's.
We should make it like a race to 100.
Oh, okay.
Make it,
Yeah, what do you got?
make it like a 3-day
What do you
event.
got? Play 3-ball?
Yeah. Mhm. All right, Dumper with having to kick at this 1 ball and doing it successfully and getting safe.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he might have an edge. I don't think he might be able to pocket it. Oh, you might be right, Al Holden. You might be right.
It's still hard to get a shot here on the 2, I think. But
Probably going to run into the 6.
oh, is he gonna scratch? Nope.
All right, leaves Dan with pretty
shot?
simple shot on the 1 ball. Going to have to come all the way back down table to get on the shot on the 2. Don't get hooked on the 3 ball because there's a real good possibility of that happening.
Yeah, and you gotta put enough on this so you don't scratch as well. So not easy. Still. Uh-oh.
Oh my.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, this is going to get behind the 6. Yep.
I see Jumpy coming out.
I see Kicky coming out. I think he's going to go between the 6 and the 8 and just kick at this. Yeah. Oh, got away with it.
Got away with it, yeah.
You know, and I can kind of see it in Dan's facial expression and his demeanor. Yeah, I don't know if I even want to do that. If you look at, there's the player seats. The anti-shark cam. I'm sorry. I'm not, but sorry. Anyway, right there is Craig Fowler sitting right next to Dan. Anyway, my point is, Dan's, you can tell he's feeling a little bit dejected being down 10-5, and I would probably be feeling the same way. All right, no hit on the 3 ball, giving Dan ball in hand on the 2 ball. And Al, do you think that 4 goes past the 7 there?
Yes, it does, Dale. I think there's plenty of space there.
I think you are correct.
You get a side view there, I think you probably see that, but watch him make this 2 ball. Oh, I gave him the commentator curse. My bad. Wow. Tried to get a little too much on that.
Yep, indeed. Well, there is a good possibility this could be all she wrote for tonight's match if Mr. Misevicz can get from this 3 to the 4, and the rest is pretty easy. Not much to it.
Yeah, a subject.
I might even be able to get out from here.
I was going to say a subject you failed in school.
Basics.
That would be history.
Oh, I failed all the other ones too. So
Well, I just meant.
the hell's your point?
I was mentioning one because it related to what we were talking about.
Okay, fair enough.
2 reels around to get on top of the 6. Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
Still got a
that's
shot?
it's not a bad.
You're still good there. You can just float up for the 7 now. I'm gonna say I wouldn't even float up that much.
Yeah, a little straight,
Yeah,
but
a little bit of angle, just pop off the short rail.
yeah, the thing is, he's loose,
Yeah,
Yeah. And again, this is
easy to be that way when you're up.
double your opponent's score.
Yeah.
All right, this 9 ball for
The match.
a seat in the finals for the caveman Mike Misevicz, or the Savage. I'm sorry, Savage. Yeah. Oh my goodness! Wow! You talk about a commentator's curse. Guess what? We're playing at least one more game, folks. I cannot believe that just happened. Wow!
All right.
Guess what? We're not done.
Yeah. See.
We are
I think-
not done.
I think he thought the same thing you did.
Without a doubt.
You know.
Justine, I'd like to apologize, but I'm not going to, because whoever believes in commentators' curses they probably still believe in Santa Claus. Sorry, baby Cheddar. She still believes in Santa Claus. I just ruined it for my daughter.
Yeah. Well. She knows not to believe in things too much. She believes in you too. So.
That's. Oh, damn.
Getting a little deep in
Al
there.
Jordan says counting eggs, or is it counting chickens? Mm-hmm. Yep.
Both probably bigger.
Oh, didn't want to do that. At least the 1-9 combo isn't lined up anywhere. This is not a simple.
2 to 3.
2 to the 3 is not simple at all. So there's a possibility this rack could get ugly, but then again, I thought this match was already over too. So what the hell do I know?
Right.
You don't have to agree, Al.
I agree with you, Dale. That's the first time and only time probably. But
Shelley Drake saying, "Way to go, Dale." And thank you very little. I don't know if I'd have played it this way. I would have went the total opposite way.
I think I would have too.
Doesn't matter if he gets out, but
That's true.
This brings in all kinds of.
Oh, look at this.
That's very fortunate.
Oh, does he play the 9?
I would not. I think I would just play the 3 and the
10-6. I think he's looking at it.
I'm not saying a word. I'm not saying a damn thing.
I think he's looking at it.
He is. He's going for it.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, folks. That is a wrap on semifinal number 1. And let me get the camera on over to Al and I at our news desk. So as you can see right there, right down in the bottom where it says semifinals, numero uno is in the books. So tomorrow night at 6 or 7, somewhere around there, somewhere between 6 and 7, is our second semifinal match, and that is going to be between Fong Wen and Tom Menina from Nina Menasha.
It should be a good match.
It's going to be a good time. And then, immediately following that match, we're going to do a redraw for the finals for the last two competitors.
Yeah, okay.
So anyway,
We're gonna do a redraw to see if Dale actually is in the booth.
shows up for the commentary. So anyway, as always, seriously, thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here tonight and for all the support that you've given myself, Al Holden, in the stream itself, Outer Point Streaming. As I said, there's a whole bunch of big things coming up in just the next couple of days, especially for tomorrow. So make sure that you stop on by and at least say hello. So for tonight, enjoy the rest of your evening, everybody, and we will see you tomorrow evening. So for that man, Al, the Hitman Holden, this is Dale Little Cheddar Lorenz. Love you all. Peace out. See ya.